What is Randonautica? Where did it come from? And who made this app? Let's find out in today's video. Just another app or a door to another dimension? Let me know what you guys think. And first, itty bitty disclaimer. Please do not bother anyone or anything ever discussed in my videos, as they are simply for entertainment purposes. We just like looking into the strange and the unusual, so let's not get it twisted. And welcome to your very own deprogramming session. I'm so glad to have you. What's up, turds, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all that's in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame, back again for another video. And today we're going to discuss Randonautica, because we had discussed it a bit on my stream, but I wanted to go a bit further into detail about this app and what's been happening with it, and why some are warning me against trying it, why others think it's no big deal. Let's see why that might be. I know, many of you are curious. What a build-up, right? What could this be? Well, for the uninitiated, Randonautica is an app that sends users to a randomly generated set of coordinates, asking the adventurers to set out with a goal in mind. Randonautica does not specialize in crime scene discovery, as claimed by its creators as a shocking coincidence. I'm sure a little bit of that might have piqued your interest, right? How does an app supposedly connected to a D-Wave computer, the first quantum computing game in reality, right? In our reality, has sent people to multiple crime scenes. Now, I'm just curious as to how this happens. Many people have questioned whether the developers had a hand in this, whether the developers knew when something was about to occur. Looking for videos on TikTok and YouTube about Randonautica often leads to no more information, or little information, as most of them are just attempts of people trying the app to see if they themselves could find an interesting experience. That wouldn't be all. Of course it's not all. We wouldn't be making a video on it if that wasn't all, right? Because we discussed how, for example, Pokemongo was similar to Randonautica, as to where it encourages you to get outdoors, to go outside, to explore, to, take some initiative, right? It is true, unfortunately, that Randonautica had led a group of teenagers to a gruesome scene. They found something in the luggage, in trash bags, and they called the police. As stated, it then turned into a crime scene. The thing is that Randonautica does seem to generate more than its fair share of eerie user experiences, particularly for an app that seems functional basically like as I stated, like Pokemon Go. As I've prior explained, Randonautica describes itself as the world's first quantumly generated choose-your-own adventure game. It invites you to set an intention before your quest, thus making many think that there's some witchery afoot, or something more behind this, right? Some magic to it, if you will. Because the idea is that you are to manifest that intention during your journey. This was launched in early 2020, but it really took off as people started to socially distance more. It gave people something to do. Many are curious if Randonautica is up to something. Is it haunted? Is there something behind this? If it's quantumly computing your coordinates, they've admitted that the D-Wave computer is reaching into another dimension, essentially, right? It's very interesting to me. So, how did this app know where these scenes were? According to the creator, it didn't. It was shocked. They said that they were honestly shocked and surprised because this is never what they had intended. I suppose for the time being, we shall entertain that idea. Again, as stated when looking into Randonautica, it's hard to find which stories are credible, which stories are real. And I felt as though a lot are misleading. Thus, I had to download the app and become one of the 5 million people who have this downloaded on their phone. The thing is that I feel like I should take one for the team, right? I wanted to try it out. I'm willing to try it out. I want to see if there's truly anything more to this. Now, many of you know I was meant to go randonauting the other day on Saturday, this last Saturday. For some strange reason, on Saturday I didn't feel too well as Sunday. I had started to get a really bad migraine over and over again, reoccurring. It was really strange. And so I chose not to go randonauting that day. I do still plan to go, and I will absolutely record my journey because it's important to understand, which claims that we can trust and which we can simply dismiss as children playing on their app. Before we go, let me explain to you, while randonauting, you are to set your intention. You are meant to manifest this intention. There have been times where people have not let the app know what they'd like to see or say it out loud, and it ended up manifesting anyhow. How did the app know what the user wanted to see without the user telling the app directly, this is what I would like to manifest? Again, whether those stories are credible or not, we can't say for sure. But when looking through it, it's definitely not easy to decipher which are real and which are not. But we do know for sure there are a few real cases due to police involvement. When playing Randonautica, you can choose between an attractor or a void. These are places of high activity or low activity or none at all. I find the whole concept very interesting. I like the idea of real world games where people are involved and, getting out in the world and seeing new things. That's great. The point of the app essentially is to break us out of our everyday mundane reality, the matrix that we find ourselves in, right? So you guys will have to let me know. Have you heard of Randonautica yet? Has anyone shared their experience with you? And if so, how did the experience go? Many users often report that they feel as though they're being watched or followed. Could this app really be up to something? Well, I can tell you this, it's always been smoke and mirrors. So thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. It really means a lot to me. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think that this app is haunted or using something otherworldly? Is it spiritual in nature? What's happening? I would like to know all your thoughts and opinions down below. Please don't forget to like, share, hit the bell, and do all those things that you're supposed to do. You can check me out on Insta, Snap, Twitter, Storyfire, at modmaggieart, and DameVonBonDaisy. You can also check me out on Twitch at DameDaisy Plays. I'm there too. Pretty much whatever app you prefer, you can find me. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming to your very own deprogramming session. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.